Being approved for a Medicare supplement has always been a relatively simple and clear-cut process, and fortunately, it's becoming increasingly convenient and efficient. Medicare supplement insurance has one of the highest levels of customer satisfaction among policyholders. Over 9 out of 10 current Medicare supplement policyholders would recommend the coverage to a friend or family member, and every day there are about 2,000 Medicare beneficiaries that choose to enroll in a Medicare supplement for the first time. Starting with the basics, to be enrolled in a Medicare supplement plan, you must have original Medicare Parts A and B as your primary coverage, since your Medicare supplement plan works together with original Medicare to cover the deductibles, co-pays, and co-insurance that original Medicare leaves you on the hook for. Additionally, when you have original Medicare plus a Medicare supplement, you will have your drug coverage through a standalone Medicare Part D prescription insurance plan, unless you have other drug coverage provided by an employer or association group you are a part of. And finally, as should be clear by now, you cannot have a Medicare supplement plan and a Medicare Advantage plan at the same time. So, to secure this coverage that has such high consumer satisfaction and provides so much certainty and security in this area of your life, what do you have to do to be approved? The answer depends on which enrollment scenario you're in. There are 3 different enrollment scenarios, not to be confused with the Medicare annual enrollment period of October 15th to December 7th, which is only for Medicare Part D prescription plans and Medicare Advantage plans. The 3 enrollment scenarios that will determine your approval process for a Medicare supplement plan are the following. Open enrollment. When you enroll for the first time in Medicare Part B, or are just turning 65 after having enrolled in Part B early, you have a 6-month period from that date in which you are guaranteed issue into any plan of your choice, your Part B effective date or the date of your 65th birthday. Special enrollment. When you have a special and qualifying event related to your current coverage, such as your existing coverage being terminated involuntarily, or you move out of the service area of a plan, you will have a 63-day period from the date of the event in which you have a guaranteed issue right into a new plan without any health questions asked. We will cover these special qualifying events in more detail later in the video. Regular enrollment. When you are not new to Medicare, not just turning 65 years old, and not in a special enrollment situation, you will be in a regular enrollment situation, in which the insurance companies can approve you based on their own health underwriting rules. Depending on which of these enrollment scenarios you're in will determine whether you will either be in a guaranteed issue situation or will be required to go through a health underwriting process. Guaranteed issue means that you do not have to answer any health questions or provide any health information at all to be approved for a coverage, while the health underwriting process requires the applicant to answer a few health questions, in most cases provide a list of the prescription drugs being taken, and in many cases also do a short phone call with the insurance company. If you are in your open enrollment or a special enrollment scenario, you will be guaranteed issue into the plan of your choice. This means, regardless of your current health or any pre-existing conditions, you will be approved for full coverage by the insurance company without any limitations or restrictions. If you are in a regular enrollment scenario, you will go through health underwriting, and insurance companies have the right to approve or deny you based on their own predetermined underwriting rules. Your open enrollment period occurs when you enroll in Medicare B for the first time, or if you already have Part B but went into Medicare early due to disability, and you are just now turning 65 years old. In this case, to be guaranteed issue into any Medicare supplement plan with any company that you choose, you just have to provide your birth date or Medicare Part B effective date. A special enrollment period, which also allows an applicant to be guaranteed issue, can occur as a result of the following. 1. Your current coverage is being terminated or canceled involuntarily, and it is within 63 days of the termination date. 2. You're in a Medicare Advantage plan, and are still within 12 months of your Medicare Part B effective date. 3. You were previously enrolled in a Medicare supplement plan, but decided to switch to a Medicare Advantage plan for the first time and are still within 12 months of the date that your Medicare Advantage plan started. 4. You were enrolled in a Medicare Advantage plan or Medicare Select plan, and the plan stops providing care in your area, or you move out of the plan's service area. If an applicant is not in one of these categories, then they will be in a regular enrollment scenario, and the insurance companies have the right to accept or reject applicants into their plan based on their own approval process. Although the insurance companies have the right and ability to create any set of their own rules to determine who they will accept and who they will not, every company follows a process that is very similar. The main piece of this process is always a set of initial yes or no health questions that are contained in the application. These questions are mostly focused on the last 2 to 4 years of an applicant's health history. In just about all cases, if you are able to honestly answer no to all of these health questions on the application, then you will be approved for coverage. There are no in-person exams, testing, or medical records required to be accepted into a Medicare supplement plan. However, some carriers will request a brief phone call with the applicant to discuss recent health conditions and reasons for taking certain medications. Although the majority of insurance companies generally ask the same type of health conditions, there are many important variations and differences between them, which means it is not uncommon for an applicant to be denied for coverage by one company but approved for coverage by another. This is where the Optavise engineered health approval system comes in. We have designed an incredibly quick and guided step-by-step system that allows you to determine your health approval with all of the insurance companies in the market, even before officially applying. So, no matter what your enrollment scenario is, Optavise provides an extremely clear and convenient process to personally guide you through each step of the way towards your ideal coverage at the best price in the marketplace.